Yes, here at freeballedanceclasses.com. I am actually answering someone's question today about arms. One of the hardest things about belly dancing, right? So remember, when it comes to arms, I'm going to talk about this very quickly, but I really want you guys to remember this. When it comes to arms, it's really the last thing you want to worry about. I want you guys to worry more about your footwork, about your hip work, about your posture, more than you can worry about your arms, because that is the last piece that you will add to the entire movement that you're learning, with the combination you're learning, in order to make it look beautiful and comfortable. Okay? So, but it's really a very important move. I'm not saying that, like, because I say arms are the last thing you want to worry about, I don't mean by that it's the least important thing. I mean it's the last thing to worry about. Okay? Meaning that, you know, things cannot progress in a certain way. So in belly dancing, things progress in a way where, like, you have to learn your footwork, then your hip work, then your posture overall, and then you add the arms later, and then everything kind of moves from there to look beautiful. Okay? But here's the question that I had from someone today, was about what she called ISIS arms. She's like, what are ISIS arms? Okay, ISIS arms are these. I personally call them V arms because, like, they look like a V. Like, when you're holding your arms, they look like you're making a V. And if you guys kind of been following my videos for a while, you know that I like to call movements things that make sense. You know, make sense to everyone. Make sense to the feminine girls, make sense to non-feminine girls, make sense to people from Saudi Arabia as much as they make sense to people from England. So I want things that kind of make sense overall, because it's shapes. We're talking about shapes. So I like to call things like V's and circles and so on, half circles, whatever, rather than calling like things like, I don't know, ISIS, you know. So, but basically, if you ever heard ISIS arms, that means it's V arms. And a lot of times you hear like ISIS arms with turns. That's one of the things that you hear a lot, and that means like hold your arms like this in a V position, right, and then turn, right? So this is what we call ISIS arms. Versus what? Well, versus things like, I think in the Western world we talk about ballet arms, and ballet arms are more like this. You know, they're kind of like straight shoulder level turns. So like if you're turning with ballet arms, you're turning like this. If you're turning with ISIS arms, you're turning like this. Okay? So I really hope that answers your question. It's a really simple answer. But I really don't want you guys to be lost too much in the names, and I'm a big advocate of that. Don't get lost in the names, because in the belly dance world, it's something that comes from so many different cultures, so many different people in the world are learning this beautiful art, which I really obviously encourage people to learn, because I'm teaching it. But at the same time, be aware of the fact that because it is such a spread worldwide art and practice art, and a lot of people are making up moves, creating moves, you know, contributing to this beautiful art, which is a fantastic thing, they are also creating names with, you know, based on their obviously culture, based on the language, based on where they come from. And so we have this thing of, I don't know, just too many names for the same moves, and we kind of got lost sometimes, and we can get confused when the move is actually really simple, like ISIS arms, you know, I mean, it's basically like this, you know, it's like V arms, right? So you guys don't get lost into that. Enjoy what you do, love what you do, practice a lot, and have fun with it, and that's the most important thing, not the names, not the technique, not all that stuff. So don't get lost in that. I really want you not to get lost in that, because it can really kill the passion, you know, and it has done that for so many other people in the world, so I don't want that to happen to you. So have fun. I'll see you next time. Hopefully this answers your questions about what ISIS rings are. Duh, right? So I'll see you in the next video. freeballedanceclasses.com is our website. Check it out. Bye.